Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm tired. Like really tired this week. It's been good week, but a tough week. And so I'm just trying to finish the week and get through. And yeah. All right. Wind's blowing the fire my way. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's really helpful to make it so other people can see these videos. So I would appreciate it if you did that. And if you just want to be part of the conversation, leave comments down below. And that is really helpful too. I try and read every single comment. If there's a little heart by the comment, that means I read it. I have other topics that I want to talk about. There's just not enough days. Not enough days, you guys. I want to talk about lots of stuff. Like how my fire keeps going out. Gotta love it. I'm not sure why. It just doesn't like me today. And I need it because it's cold. I might just have to sit like this for the rest of it. We'll see. All right. Well, I'm just going to be cool. Okay. Let's get into it. Grief is exhausting. The work that we put in to not avoid grief, I think, is momentarily, like right now, so exhausting that I can understand why people would avoid it. Generally speaking, avoiding it seems like, hey, if I don't do the work, then, I'll feel sad, but I don't have to face it, so I don't have to feel that fear as well and deal with that fear. So I'm glad that I'm doing the work that I'm doing. But this week has been exhausting. Like Monday, work alone, just Sarah, mind. That's what it was. That was my Monday. My Monday was so hard. So hard. And then Tuesday was good. And then I went to the grief group, and there's this more Sarah, more grief, more talking about it. And then Wednesday, I had the grief class, which was a bit more intense. But, I just like, there's a lot of positive stuff about these things, but it's facing a lot of sadness. It's facing a lot of good, bad, and ugly. It's really going head on. And like I said in that last video, be kind to yourself and take care of yourself when you do the work. But even when you take care of yourself and treat yourself with some kindness, after doing the work, you're still pretty burnt out. And I've done each day, and then today was a day of just Sarah on my mind, and I said this before, she's part of every thought I have still, like quite literally. As I'm doing life, I'm thinking of and whether I want to or not, it's just there. I'm thinking of what Sarah would think, because when she was alive, I thought that's partially why we were so in tune in our life. We always considered each other as we were doing anything that we were doing. And what's crazy is, as we were considering each other, we were 99% of the time on the same page. And having done that for nearly 20 years means it is one ingrained habit. And so it's not going to go away. And today, I found myself again, like, really excited about something. So I was getting together some recipes and digitizing all the recipes that she had on paper, and I got them all, and I was making them fun and stuff. So when I use them with Rayla, it's got some of that whimsical, magical feel to it, and I have kind of a project around that I'm doing. I know, so many projects, you guys. But I had done that, and I was really excited about it, and I was getting ready to show her. And it's that kind of stuff that just like, it burns, it hurts, it makes you want to cry, it makes you smile. Makes you smile because, like, your person's who you thought of. And you knew they would have been excited about it. And then you can't, so you want to cry. Because you don't ever get to show them. And it sucks. And for those of you that are about to say, you're crying again, get a counselor. I have one. And yeah, I cry, you guys. When we show in the YouTube world 10 to 20 minutes of our 24 hours of a day, you know, there's crying here, there, and everywhere. I just don't record myself crying every day. That'd be a lot of work. And I have my stuff together. My kids are in bed. This is me time. Damn. Grieving and the work around it is exhausting. And right now I can't say, yes, it's worth it. Yeah, go team, go. Because results don't necessarily show right away. It takes time. Everything takes time. And that's all right. It's one nice thing about being an analyst. I understand that you have to give things time to settle before you can actually see whether or not, my hands are all over the place, whether or not something is actually helping. And I know these things are going to help. Facing them sucks. And, but it's wonderful too, because one of the things that I've already noticed is positive memories. Memories I want to pop into my head. Popped into my head today. And that just makes me feel good. Makes me feel happy. And sad. Let's be honest. I was talking with my dad today, and it was like there are no bad memories. There really aren't. They're just hard. There's some hard memories, and those hard memories were like the last 2 months of Sarah's life. I mean, we had arguments and stuff on occasion, but even those didn't end with bad memories. Like, they're normal things. It's normal to not agree, so, right? So, with that, I'm just really tired. I'm really tired. And I feel like with everything that I want to do in my life, everything that I am doing, Sarah is just such a big part of it, whether I want it or not. So it's always kind of like in my face. And so I'm pushing through a lot right now. And it's okay. I'm not going to change direction unless I just can't handle it anymore. But I think the way that I'm facing all of these things and the way that I'm doing these projects, one, honors Sarah. It keeps me super engaged with my kids. And it keeps my brain engaged. And it's not in a way that I'm so distracted from the fact that Sarah died. It's engaged, but still connected to Sarah. And anything for me that's connected to Sarah means I am acknowledging and accepting the fact that she is dead. And that helps build me up. That helps build, I don't want to say tolerance, but it helps me. And I see that as going to help me more and more as I move through this process. Moral of the story, grief and the work are exhausting. And I'm going to be going to bed pretty quick after I post this video. One of the things that I wanted to start doing is sharing a memory of Sarah at the end of videos. And so, let's see. Dig back. Lots of memories. Lots of memories. Now I'm just gonna be like, Sarah and I moved to Bellingham. Bellingham's where she ended up going to school, Western Washington University, and I worked at Seaholm High School during the time. We got a little apartment, and just had to start talking about it to get the right one. Holy crap. This is so, like, it's kind of silly. We're like kids. We ended up getting, we were going to do some backpacking and stuff. So we ended up getting some sleeping bags that were intended for cold weather, like really cold weather. And we got these sleeping bags that, in the winter time, and so we wanted to test them out. So we turned off the heat in our little 1-bedroom apartment. It was our first apartment. And we turned off the heat and opened all the windows. It was like maybe 10 degrees outside. And then we got into our little mummy bags and on the bed and curled up next to each other and fell asleep. I think the bags were intended for 20 or 25 degrees because it didn't take long. We did fall asleep, but it didn't take long before we woke up with our teeth chattering in our bedroom. And ended up getting all the blankets while in our mummy bags, putting all the blankets on top of us as well. All the feels at the same time. Have a wonderful day, morning, night, wherever you are. Remember, be kind, make good choices, and I will talk to you later.